Hi everybody, Tracy here with your pick a pile or pick a tree this week. If this is your first time, hi, I'm Tracy / Adora. I do these weekly pick a piles where where I teach and learn at the same time because well, my memory's a sieve, so everything I go over is all brand new for me again, so it's wonderful. So this week it is the ash, the oak, and the willow. I really should have made this a little bit more broad, I guess. Maybe tried to find something a little bit more out there because there's so many of you that picked the willow tree. I admit it's the most beautiful. It's my favorite tree. It's also I was born in May, so it's also that tree. Again, words are gone. But interesting to see what's going to happen. Because this is as I'm doing it. I go as I go is how the video goes. So everything that we're doing is all new to me as well, other than obviously the things that I've picked for us to learn about. Other than that, hey, hi, how are you? Happy Friday. Woohoo! Don't know what plans anybody has. For those of us from Canada, happy Canada Day. I don't know if anybody did anything. I know I certainly heard the fireworks. I didn't know we had so many neighbors that had open fields. I thought I lived in suburbia, honestly. Nice to know people are playing it safe. But anyway, there's my little rant from Canada Day. Other than that, if you are new here, if you haven't already, give me a subscribe. Without you, I don't grow, and I want to grow. I want to grow like the beautiful trees that I've picked for this week. We'll see how it goes for the thumbs up part. That's up to you. I won't ask for that right away, but the subscription doesn't hurt you, but it helps me. So I like that one. So how about after all of this, we get I think that's about covers it. Full moon coming up. Depending on where you are, for us right here, I think it's at 12:44 Sunday morning. So we're going to be doing our thing here tomorrow night. I will have a fire going. I will have hopefully my daughters, the 3 that are left in the area. My baby moved out to Alberta. About a week ago. But you know what? You got to cut that cord and let them go. All right, they got to live their life, make their own mistakes. And we have to let them do that. Yeah, you know what? And now it's a new part of our life as well. We new way of living, new things to learn, and as they grow up, you gotta let them go. So, with that being said, what else are we in? Retrograde. Hope everybody's doing well. We've only got a little bit longer to go. I think it's the 12th. The 12th is it. So retrograde. Keep your your pants up and your suspenders on for a little bit while longer. It's I don't know how it is for you, but I'm mucking through muck sometimes, and it's a little bit harder. That's what happened yesterday. I had a complete day of I tried to stay off of social media. It was complete energy. Just I think it might have been my live that I did on Facebook. I have to protect myself a little bit more for that one. That's not something I'm used to. But anyway, I started going live on Facebook. So if you're not part of my group, the link is down below. Facebook group, Adora's Divinations, the meeting room. It's where we get together, and I do, this is where everything is posted. I do also, I'll pick random free 30-minute readings. I'm getting on top of that a little bit more as well. And feedback is great. Feedback helps me. We all need to give a little bit of feedback. Other than these, obviously, because these readings are a little bit more, you take a chance. I just call them as I see them. So, with that being said, I think I've went over enough, and I think I've started this intro long enough. And let's get into the whole, this is Jackson's butt, by the way. Say hello to Jackson's butt. Yeah, Jackson's butt. So yeah, and yeah, so here, let's get into the whole trees, and the ash tree is the first one. So let's get into those descriptions and see what is. Alrighty, so yes, I forgot to do this. If you haven't already, and you go back to the beginning, the little, pick a picture, put on pause right there, take a look at each of the trees, and even before looking at the names, okay, just take a look at the trees, just focus on the trees, take a couple of minutes, close your eyes, and just see where your mind tends to be drawn. Okay, don't want the name to to veer anybody off of what you feel you should be, what you think you should be picking. All right, we want to go by feel, not by think. Alrighty, so with that being said, welcome back if you've done that. Hey. Alrighty, so our first tree is the ash tree. Now I've got my laptop down here because, yeah, as I said, I don't remember any of this. I do, yeah, so let's see. The ash tree. The ash tree is known as the Old World Tree. It was an ash that they say in Nordic myth where Odin hung upside down. That's what they say. It was an ash tree. So it's full of ancient magical wisdom and mystery. It is a symbol of power through sacrifice and struggle. Through the ages, the ash tree has been the contributing factor to wizards, magical wands, or sorcerers' staves. It's my staff. It's a stave. Staves. You let me know. When the ash tree calls to you, it wants to remind you that your life does not need to be confined only to necessity. Your life should be filled with pleasure, imagination, and happiness. You should feel the universe's encouraging guide to living a life of ease and flow. Maybe this is just a little message to slow down a little bit. I'm going to write some notes down here as we go, just so that as we're getting into the reading, we see what exactly this ash tree needs to tell you. Maybe that's it right there. We'll see. Ease the flow. It is time for you to trust life and take intuitive action that will help you expand your life experiences. The ash tree brings you faith and magic. Awaken to the idea that you are a being of creation and powerful change. There is no need for struggle and pain. Any obstacles that come into your path, you are the co-creator of ease and flow. And if you believe, you shall receive. Yeah, it sounds like it's just like a little bit of a memory, a reminder to, slow down, smell the roses, blink, that moment's gone. You can't take that back. And we can't go reverse in life, right? We cannot press reverse in life. So, yeah, sit back, smell the roses. Ash tree. Alrighty. So, that is the ash tree. Slow down a bit. Smell roses. That's what I'm going to put there. Smell roses. Alrighty, now let's see. Where are we with the next one? So we went to ash. Now let's go and see what they have to say about the beautiful mighty oak. Now this picture of the oak tree that I have here from the description, because I try to stick to the same place of where I get my information. So at least I'm sharing the same stuff consistently. So yeah, so the oak tree. Oh, I need it bigger than that. I am blind. The oak tree, the king of the forest, is the almighty oak. There is no tree more stable and grounded than this proud and accomplished symbol of nature. The oak is the epitome of strength, survival, bravery, and personal honor. So oak, strength, honor. I don't know about you, but those are the words that strung out to me. Strength and honor. Okay. When the oak calls to you, it is time for you to recognize the courage and bravery within you. Whatever it is that you have been sacred to accomplish can be crushed with your determination and confidence. Don't be, what's that word? Don't be overly confident. Sometimes those are the ones the first to fall. If you are feeling weak or helpless in a situation, there is always a way to resolve your issue. The oak tree wants you to overcome all of your anxiety and nervousness. We are all one. There is nothing ever to fear but fear itself. Stand tall and confident. And that is all about the oak. Strength and honor. Definitely. Stand tall. Yeah. I think this one here, I'm getting a strong sense of maybe you need a little bit of a reminder that your worth is more than you think it is. Yeah, that's kind of where I got with that one. But we'll see what the cards have to say. And now we're getting into that willow tree, the one that the all-famous willow. I almost need like a, I feel like no matter what I say here isn't going to be enough for the willow. All right, the willow tree is one of the most mysterious and seductive trees. Its feminine energy is a strong symbol of fertility, community, and power. Well, any wonder, right? It has a very strong presence of balance and encourages us to learn from our visions and intuition. The willow tree provides a nourishing embrace of healing and self-love and is an authentic symbol of passionate expression. If you feel the willow calling to you, know that its pure message is asking you to recognize all of the emotions that you feel. No feelings or emotions should ever go unnoticed or be suppressed. Surrender to nature and your intuition. Where it is. Communicate with your body and notice what your personal vessel is saying to you. Put your inner healing first. Feel, be, live. That almost made me tear up a little bit. That was actually very well written. That was very well written. I can't take the credit for writing it, most definitely not. If those that follow along every week know that there's no way that I could write, and I have a hard enough time reading it in proper English, let alone writing anything like that. Yeah, that one was actually very, very well. And that's something else I don't normally do. I scan through stuff before I actually come out here and share it with you. So yeah, in all reality, I am actually learning it along with you. So that's what I like about this. That's what I like how I'm doing it. It took me, a little bit to figure out what my niche was in all of this, and that's I'm the teaching psychic. Sorry, I'm laughing at myself. Okay, yeah. So there we go. That was a little description on all those beautiful trees. You know what? If you can get out, and it's hard for me because of my disability to get out into nature and be part of it because of the whole having to walk to get to one. Just go out and give it a big hug. Let nature know that we're on her side. We're trying to do what we can to make her better and heal what has been done. The only thing we can say in all honesty is that we really didn't know any better. Our generation, my generation, I speak for myself, we really didn't know any better, and we are learning right along with I guess everybody has a label now. There's Gen X, there's millennials, there's and I'm sorry, as it gets under that, I get really confused because, well, it's just not somebody a generation I relate with, but they're the ones that are teaching us. All right, so you know what? Yeah, it's one of those. We got to open ourselves up to everything. So yeah, there we go. I'm ranting and Tracy, shut up, shut up, and get to what the video is about. But yeah, there's just things that I as I grow and as I learn, I'm really strongly getting some strong belief systems, which is something that I don't think I had very much of in my life. And yeah, if I sat and thought about it, there was nothing that I can strongly say that I firmly believe in. And as I'm growing, 47 years young, right? I'm realizing that there's more to life than what I thought there was. So it's wonderful. It's great. And I recommend it to anybody. So there we go. I will shut my mouth with that and I will start. And let's get into pile number one. Pile number one, which is the Mighty Ash. Alrighty. See you in a second. I need my break. Alrighty, hello everybody. Those of you who picked the ash, back from my little break. Yeah, I'm not outside today. I am not. You'd think after, me doing trees that I would be sitting outside. Honestly, and the heat got to me. The heat got to me. I've been sitting outside so much. Pardon me, one went flying. Oh! Ooh, Queen of Swords. Someone's coming into themselves. Let's see why. That is the question. Okay, yeah, no, the heat got to me. I have no place to cool down. So yeah, the heat got to me. Okay, so we have the Ash, Queen of Swords, the Sun. Ooh, what? The High Priest. Six of Pentacles. Okay, I'm starting to wonder now. Give me a second here. I'm just trying to place them now, because I got used to one area. Now I'm someplace new. Prince of Pentacles. Okay, why are you coming into yourself? The Hermit, Nine of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Prince of Cups. Okay. I know you all love it when I do that, don't you? I know. You know what? I will tell you when I know something comes to me that I don't have to step back, because I find I do that. The first 4 cards come out and I get all excited, and then next thing you know, the next line is like, oh. So you know what? I'm going to wait so I can get an idea of everything. And here we go. I'm shifting already. My gosh, already shifted. Okay. Slow down. Smell the roses. Oh, there goes my umbrella again. Yeah. It's windy outside too. That's another reason why I'm indoors. Not good to have cards out on the table or the ground and they start blowing all over the place. Yeah, my memory, as we all know, isn't very good. Jackson, be quiet, honey. It's just the umbrella. Come on, come lie down. Come lie down. It's too hot for you to go outside. Come lie down. Alrighty. Come back and lie down here. Come on. Come lie down with mommy. Come on. Sorry, we're going to get him calmed down. And then we're going to get going. There he is. Don't show people your bum hole. That's my boy. Good boy. Okay. The Queen of Swords popped out to me because I have a feeling that it has to do with you're going to have to really remember your strength in this one. Okay. I've got a new beginning starting, and it's more of one of these things that it's going to be better for you in the end. Okay, this is this is like the sun is brighter on the other side. Okay, it's funny how I just said I've been inside because the sun is too hot. And then we've got this High Priest. Now, I don't know where he's situating in all of this. The rest of it, I kind of have an idea, but that High Priest has kind of got me stumped here for a bit. Let's see if he comes into play here. Okay, because the rest kind of makes some sense. Okay, the Six of Pentacles. Oh, take her easy. There's going to be some money loss happening somehow. Like there's going to be less of it coming in, or you're going to have to dish more of it out. In the end, what it justifies is there's less of it in your bank account. Okay, so we're going to have to learn how to budget ourselves a little bit better. Okay, I guess that's slow down a bit and smell the roses. Well, yeah, I guess you'll be doing a lot more walks than you will be going out to movies or out to dinner. Okay, not that any of us can really do that right now, but be careful, okay, when you can, because you're going to want to do all that stuff so much that no, you can't. Okay, you're going to have to situate yourself in hermit mode for a little bit, and I know that kind of sucks considering we're coming out of hibernation more or less, and I'm telling you, you got to stay in. But you know, I'm telling you, there's something that's going to happen that is going to cause you a loss in the bank account area. It's one of those that you're going to struggle a little bit to get out of it. It's really going to yeah, it's going to drain on you. You're going to really start to feel a loss of just a loss. Okay, it's but you just got to remember it's money. It's money. Okay, easy come, easy go. Right? Well, easier to go than it is to come, but. But you will come out of it, okay? Because then we ended up with the Three of Pentacles, okay? That's you coming back on top. I know you're at the bottom, but no, it's the bottom of the totem pole that holds the whole thing up, alrighty? So you will come back out of it, okay? You're going to be able to take care of those who depend on you. You're going to be able to feel normal and yourself again, okay? And then we go into the Prince of Cups. The Prince of Cups is telling me, you know, you've got this, I see this as being like I see solo. You're alone and you're wanting to get out, but you've held back for a while. And I'm wondering if that's where this High Priest came in. I'm still not quite sure about him yet, but give me time, we have this Prince of Cups of stepping out again and being able to come out and enjoy life again. And then we've got this Four of Cups of you kind of overdoing it a little bit. Okay, you're overdoing it a little bit. And then you kind of, luckily you got something put away, but you need to, when you come out, okay, once you start, you know, you're comfortable again with, you know, finances, all that is back on track, you know, you're able to continue back on a normal path, you know, just be careful, you know, again, don't go out all gung-ho, all right, just take your time, take things slow, because you know what, it's just going to drain things, okay? And trust me, it's better for you in the end, because you really will, I see things really coming up for you again, okay? Because then we're into this Queen of Pentacles, whereas you're able to take care of yourself in the way that you've been wanting to. You just can't right now. Okay, yeah, I know this kind of this kind of sounds like this whole how the pandemic started, and you're thinking that, okay, I thought we were able to come back out, and now I'm telling you, no, you can't. You got to stay indoors a little bit, but you'll understand why. You know, very, very, very soon you'll understand why. Because yeah, this is kind of like Queen of Swords. It's telling you to, you know. Get prepared, you know. We got you know. Be prepared. Things are coming. Okay. And I know that sounds like the pandemic, but you know, this is, yeah, yeah. It's going, and that's what that sun is telling me. You know, it's how the sun shines better on the other side. Well, yeah, you're gonna. It does, just not for you for a little bit. And I know I'm making this sound worse than. I hope I'm not making this sound, what am I talking about? I hope I'm not making this sound worse than what it is. You know what? It's just a matter of you finding alternative ways to have some fun. You know, not everything has to cost money. It just makes it, you know, just use your imagination a little bit more. There are plenty of ways and websites and Pinterest and so many ways and things you can do that do not cost an arm and a leg. All I'm telling you that you need to do for a little while longer is to keep your, here, the Six of Pentacles here, okay? You need to keep your pennies where they need to stay, and don't give out more than you really need to. Okay, you need to live, protect those things for a little bit longer. Hermit stage, yeah, it's gonna, Knight of Swords, it's gonna play its stress on you. Three of Pentacles, you're gonna come back out. Things are going to work out okay. But the Prince of Cups, take it slow, little bits, because the Four of Cups, you see that? You're going to empty everything, empty everything of yourself. Okay, you're going to. It's not so much the bank account issue of this point. You're just going to be completely drained. Okay, it's going to be one of those things of you living in solidarity for so long that whenever you come back out, and most of us have been out and at it a little while, it's going to be overwhelming for you, is what I'm telling you. You just need to take it slow to take care of yourself. Yeah, and that's what this Six of Cups is telling you. You know what? Sometimes it's not bad to sit inside and watch everybody else, okay? You can still go to those gatherings, but if they're all crazy and silly in the pool, you sit inside in the air conditioning with, with the rest of us, and have a chit chat, okay? It's just take it slow, take care. See, there we go. The oak, the ash, sorry, slow down a bit, smell the roses. I keep hitting this cord that's attached to, the Queen of Pentacles, take care of yourself. That's where, you know what, things will be fine with the finances again, okay? You'll be able to sit comfortably again. You'll be able to go out and get your nails done, your hair done, go out and get a nice shave if you're of if that's what you do. I'm sorry, I have a hard time with labels. I'm just, if that is what you do, you do it. You do you and be happy. That's all I want everybody to be. Because you know what, in the end, and this is another one where I have checked to see how I pronounce this word, and the Feral. I believe it's the Feral. You see that? Isn't that a beautiful card? That is you coming out of this on top and for the better, okay? Because you know what, you're prepared for this. See, and I think that's where this High Priest is, because this High Priest is usually he doesn't, for me anyway, like I said, everybody's cards are different, and everybody's, now at this point, these are my tools, and they know what cards need to come out for me to get a certain message across. Okay, so now the High Priest, when that one comes out, it's one of those that it can depend on what's around it. Okay, with having the Sun and then the Six of Pentacles on, you'll see with the picture, having them side by side, again, it's one of those, well, it could be a really good thing or it could be a really bad thing. What I'm feeling myself and what this is, and well, it's me reading it, so I guess that's what counts. That High Priest is going to be a little bit of that surprise of what's going to have to make you keep those pennies in your pockets. Okay, that High Priest is going to be something that's going to show up out of the blue, out of the ordinary, and is going to say like, oh my God, we better sit in for a little while. Yeah. Like, not to worry, you will come out okay. Like I said, I know at some point things will look a little dire, but you know what? You need to get your back up, okay? Remember your strength, and remember where you're going to end up in the end. Alrighty? You're going to end up fine in the end. Things will be okay. Things will be okay. You will be alright. It's okay, it's all right. See, if I'm singing through it, it's not a bad one. All right, now let's see. What do we have from these butterflies? What are they telling us? What are these butterflies telling us? What are these butterflies telling us? Motivation. Yeah, it's funny how it says slow down a bit and smell the roses, and this motivation comes up. But you know what? Again, that's something that you can't just sit there and say, "Oh my God, she's telling me not to leave my house." Uh, After I've been stuck in here for so long, that takes motivation. All right, to understand it and to come to terms with it, and know what you need to do and when you have to do it. Okay, staying focused, hold the course. See, stay focused, hold the course. Your happy ending. Well, I can't say happy ending. You're happy for ending for the next foreseeable. It's not long. I'm not saying it's. We're not. This isn't even over the next 6 months. We're talking about this is just over the next couple of weeks. Okay. This isn't forever thing. This is like a couple of weeks. Just stay back a little bit. You're going to find out there's something that's going to pop up that's going to make things a little bit tough on the pennies. Okay. So just keep your eyes open for it. Woohoo! Okay then, I get it. We're stopping right here. All right. God, I told you they can be sassy. Practice, practice, practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. So there you go. See, that's something that has to do in regards to what you can do when you're staying home, right? Let's make ourselves better. Okay? Healing, healed, healer. Healing energy surrounds you and the situation. So, you know what? Sometimes, again with that one, sometimes when we think we're alone, we're not. Okay? There's that... if you look around you when you're thinking of somebody, and I know it's hard whenever you're in a zone, but whenever you come out of that zone, whenever you're deep in thought, just keep an eye out for a mental thought to what's the first thing that popped in your line of vision. Okay, sometimes it's a butterfly, sometimes it's a squirrel, keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. So there you go. That is for the mighty ash. No, it's not the mighty ash. It's the mighty oak. But the ancient ash. That's the one. The ancient ash. Yeah. If anything is true, it is. Sit back, relax, smell the roses for a little while. Your pennies will be thankful for it. Your bank account will be thankful for it. Hold on to be strong. You'll be able to come out and play again soon. I promise you. Alrighty, so you have yourself a very, very good day. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, remember, subscribe. If you liked the story for the mighty ash, give me a thumbs up. If this resonated, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs up. My social handles are all down below. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Sort of Twitter, Instagram, sort of. It's I'm really, really slow on social media. I don't understand it, and I really don't have the patience. Sorry about that, pill notification. I like to do this, and then when it comes time to all the other stuff, I wouldn't mind handing that off to somebody else, to be honest with you. Because honestly, how many readings that I could probably get through would be like this. I have no problem doing. It's the rest of it that drains me. Okay, it's that whole technology part of it that drains me. But that's how people like it. So, sorry about the little interruption, but I guess you didn't notice it. I did. You have yourself a very, very good day, and I will see you next week in the next video. Alrighty, hi. Let's get into pile number 2, the mighty oak. Whew, mighty oak. Yeah, it's I'm trying a new way of shuffling my cards, especially this deck. Been diagnosed with something new, my hands. I've always had tendonitis, but it never really affected my fingers like they have been. Not these fingers anyway. And it's funny. I've developed dyscurvicular tendonitis. And yeah, so it affects, honestly, it's these two fingers that it's really affecting. And it's funny because from what I've read, researched on it, since the doctor told me that's what I have, yeah, I did not self-diagnose. I had the x-rays done, I had the test done. Especially that is most commonly caused by writing a lot. Someone who, their profession or whatever. But you know what's funny about that one? I'm right-handed. This is my left hand. I don't know how you're looking at it. Yeah, I switch it. Yeah, this is my left hand. So the only thing I do with my left hand is hold cards. I didn't start heavily into tarot until like maybe 2 years ago. So yeah, it's just funny, and it just has me thinking on this process that I heard, and here I am rambling again, and I know, but that's why you watch me, of psychics, how they use their non-dominant hand to receive messages. And I've been struggling with receiving these messages properly and trying to understand what they're trying to tell me, because they're not happening the way they did when I was a child. They're not visual. It's all feeling and images in my brain that pop in there. So I'm wondering if maybe, why not? She's got so much going wrong with her body. Let's add something else to it. Sure, add it on. I'll take it. I'll take it. If it helps me help you better, I'll take it. So, let's see here. Now, that's my little ramble. I shouldn't say rant, because I'm not ranting. I'm just chit-chat. Okay, so, there we go. Strong, honor, stand tall. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Let's see, what do we got? And the Hangman. Okay, an unconventional choice is up ahead of you. Oh, yeah, I'm doing that again. I'm doing that. I did that in the last pile too. Pile 1, too. So if you all get the same treatment. Oh, Two of Cups. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Yeah. I know. Yeah, no, I've decided to try my best to not start these readings too quickly, because it's happened where, I read the first pile, the first 4 cards, and then when I start flipping cards for the second row, it changes the message completely. So you know what? Let's flip them all out, and I like to see the whole story, especially when I'm telling it. Yeah, so if I'm telling the story, I want to see the ending first. So yeah, that's how I'm going with this, and that's how I'm gonna see. I'm learning as I go. Okay, so the Two of Swords. Yeah, I see this one here. I see it really. This one's based on relationship. Now it could go. It could go to. Okay, Two of Swords. We have a decision, a choice, a question. Okay, that has been, and you're struggling. Sorry, back is getting. So you're gonna get you're struggling with it. Okay, you're gonna get. I'm sorry. I apologize. But you gotta bear with the disabled psychic. Two of Swords. You have this decision that's coming up. Something that's been given to you, a choice that you're struggling on. You're like, what do I do? We've got the Hangman, and where I'm getting it's on a relationship is I just got a feeling that it's about a relationship, about things. Something happened, a turn of events. Something happened that I feel like was out of your control. That ended a relationship, or put really some turmoil into the relationship, and it's really brought about wait a minute. This is a choice. Yes, this is a choice that you are given. It's one of those, you've got to end the toxicity to begin with this relationship. Yeah, there's something yeah, it's still about a relationship. Yeah, it's still about a relationship. But this is a choice. It has to do with you've got to give something up. You've got to give something up. If you want this relationship to continue or to even happen. Yeah, because other than that, like the whole thing is really based. Okay, let me see where I'm going with this. Okay, okay, this Five of Swords. Yeah, this is where it's not a relationship ending. It's something that you have to take control of. Okay, it's something that you need to, you can't let it get the better of you. All right, so I'm really wondering if this is something to, yeah. Okay, and then we have the Sun. Okay, the Sun of how if this happens, it's going to be like a whole new, like a whole nother day. All right, like day night. Alrighty, Two of Cups. Relationship's going to get stronger. It's going to get better. It's going to be exactly what you want it to be. Okay, it's going to be exactly what you want it to be. And then I'm really jumping the gun here, but this is really jumping the gun. I see a signing of papers, the Seven of Swords. I see a signing of papers, a coming together of I want to say households, coming together of households. With the Four of Wands, this card right away is building the walls of protection. That's what this one is strongly. It's something that you're focused on, that your goal is to do, and you're doing that. That is happening as we speak. Okay, and then we have the Moon card, whereas I got a strong sense of some troubles happening right away, right out of the bat, off the gun. Here we go. We have some troubles. Yeah, it's because things weren't exactly as you expected them to be. More of something happening with one person not standing up to their end of the bargain. Okay, Eight of Swords. You're going to go around kind of, I want to say lost, unsure of where you should go, what you should do. What direction do I take? But, it's going to be brief. It's going to be brief because then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Excuse me, I'm indoors doing the readings. Hi, come on in. Yeah, it's okay. Queen of Pentacles, where you're going to realize what is what. And you're welcome. Bye. Daughter came in, forgot bug spray for the beach. Queen of Pentacles, where you're going to, like I said, it's going to be brief, and things will be able to smooth themselves out. A lot, like, these are really, really good ending to this. Like I say, you're going to figure it out. Things are, because of who you are, Queen of Pentacles, beautiful, beautiful card. Because of who you are, you will figure out how to get through this and get your way around it. Because then we have the Seven of Pentacles, whereas, you're in, I want to say, things are great. Like we're heading into this one here. I wonder if that's what it means as well. We'll find out. I don't want to say hibernation, but where you're gathering, things are going well, that you're not losing any money. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to get at. Your things are going well, and things are going steady. Okay, and then we get the Three of Pentacles after that. And that's where there's going to be an increase. You're making your mark. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. You hear me talk about the Three of Pentacles? You're making your mark. You've coasted your way through it. You didn't lose anything. You didn't gain anything. You just, what? You're good. You got it. Okay. But yeah, you see how I got right way into there. But it all has to do with this choice that you have been given. The Two of Swords. You've been given a choice. You need to make a choice. Either road. I just noticed something. Okay, well, that stands out to me. One leads to light, one leads to dark. So, yeah, it's a choice that I guess if you pick the wrong one, that's the first thing I've seen in that card, and that's how I read. I go with what visually stands out in regards to, because in these cards there's a lot of detail. That's what I love about them. And then the Hanged Man is that unconventional. That's always what I get with unconventional, because it's not your standard way of gaining knowledge. It's not your standard way of breaking free. Yeah, I know you're going to come out on top of this, because I know you've got the strength in you, okay? I know you will. I know you will cut this. I know you will cut the ties with this, and you will be stronger for it, okay? So this isn't a bad thing. I kind of skimmed over this whole part of what you need to cut ties with, because it's what you have coming is so much better than what is right now. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. So yeah, you need to, you will get nasty habits aren't a good thing. You need to cut this cut this right now. Get rid of it, because of what's to come is so much better. Okay, let's see if the butterflies are on board with all of this. Let's see. Butterflies, what do you have to say? Butterflies. Family changes. See, now that's coming back down into this building the walls of protection, and these signing these papers, and yeah, things not being what you thought they were. I'm wondering if, well, we already know there's going to be pregnancies. You know, I'm not, we already know that. That's one of those things. I will not am I pregnant? You know what, go to the dollar store, buy a pregnancy test. They'll be more accurate than I can be, okay? Because I got a 50-50 chance. It's one of those. So I will not do pregnancies. I will not do health, because again, just sometimes it gets too intense for one. And legal. Legal can be such a nasty game. But what I'm getting with this family changes, as in regards to, like I said, I see a coming together of homes. That is what I have in this. So, yeah. Choosing your path. All is possible. That's me trying to be smart and do a little flip, and I should better than that one after I just finished explaining the issues I have with my hands. Don't try to be more than I am. See that? See? That's kicking me in the butt and bringing me back down. That's what that is. We all need that every now and then. We just got to recognize, that's that great English I have. We just have to recognize the signs. Okay? When they're right there in our face, we have to recognize the signs. Sometimes things they just happen for a reason. Okay. And then, whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. Oh. Interesting. Alrighty. Let's do a quick recap, shall we? Two of Swords. A decision. You have a choice. You have a choice to make. What I got took me light or dark. You got the good path, the bad path. Now depends on who you are, on how you feel each one is. Okay, that's your choice that you're going to have to make. The Hanged Man, unconventional. Yeah, learning things the hard way sometimes, learning things off the ball way of figuring things out and what needs to work for you to get yourself through what you need to get through. Five of Swords. I got like I said, a real strong feeling of you needing to cut something out. There's something bad, something toxic in your life that you need to get rid of. Okay, it's just not serving you any good. It's something that needs to go away. So that kind of makes sense with the Oak. Strength, honor, stand tall. That does really make a lot of sense in how this one is coming out. The Sun card, it's like a rebirth. Things are going to happen so much better for you. I guess it's one of those where the sun will come out for you. The sun will come out tomorrow. There we go. Two of Cups. Things will get so much better for you. Okay. In regards to relationship, if you're not in one, things will start to progress in a way in that direction for you because of this, what you need to cut ties with. Okay. Seven of Swords, a signing of papers. So I do see a move. Now, in regards to, you see, and this is one where it goes either single or in a relationship. Okay, this is where that if you are single, with you cutting this habit, cutting this nasty, the good, the bad, cutting that out, is your relationship will progress in a very good way. Okay, Seven of Swords, Four of Wands. Those are building those walls of protection, doing what needs to get done to make sure and secure those walls of protection. Now with that, it is signing of some documents, signing of something legal, something. Now I don't see like divorce or marriage. It's nothing like that. Okay, I don't see like all of this happening and then bam, marriage. It's just a progression in the relationship, a different stage of the relationship for where you feel that security, okay, where you feel protected. Alrighty, then we have the Moon of, you know what, it's an uphill battle the whole way. Things aren't as easy as you thought they were going to be. Things aren't the way you thought they were going to be. You're going to walk around, the Eight of Swords, you're going to walk around, you're going to feel lost, you're going to feel like it's not easy cutting and cutting that bad out. Okay, it's not easy, and it's not going to be easy for tomorrow. Okay, it takes time. It's something that we need to grow into. Okay, then we have this Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and this Three of Pentacles, all of them telling me you are going to be okay. You are going to have everything and know how to take care of yourself on top of it. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles, where you are going to be okay. You are going to, okay, yeah, I'm not saying you're going to come into great abundance, but you know what? You're not losing anything either, okay? You're going to make your way. You're going to, Three of Pentacles, you're going to make your way. Alrighty? You're going to make your mark. You're going to be strong. You're going to know what's right and what's wrong at this point, okay? Family changes. That will change immensely. That will change, and it will be all for the better because we have this Sun card. Okay, it will all be for the better. And then we have, sorry, I got to look over here. Choosing your path. All is possible. Sacred Traveler knows what it's all about. Okay, and then we have the Fairies. Whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. So there you go. Maybe you need to forgive yourself of something. You tell me. It's your story. So there we go. Sorry, great mood. It is Friday. My husband works tomorrow though, which I'm upset about. But when only one of us can work, he's got to take what he can get, right? So that is your reading for pile number 2, the Mighty Oak. I hope you take it. Take the advice. Bad habits, toxicity, we don't need it in our life. We need to get rid of it. And we need to learn how not to surround ourselves with it. We need to be able to recognize the signs of it and be able to step back from it, okay? It is something that is hard. It is hard to recognize, especially if it's coming from someone of love. Okay, and sometimes they don't realize it either. So, yeah, it's this or that. But yeah, that's your message for this from the mighty oak. All right, be strong. Strength, honor, stand tall. Be strong in yourself. Remember, we've got the what is the heart of a tiger, the heart of a lion. What's that Katy Perry song? I don't remember it. But anyway, I'm rambling again. So yeah, there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the spiel. You know, give me a like if this resonated with you. If you've got the message behind it, give me a like if it didn't even. And you just like the story. Yeah. So you all have yourselves a very, very good Friday, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you. Hi there. All right, pile number 3. Yeah, we lost Jackson. He went to the floor. It's cooler down there. Cooler down there. All right, so the willow tree, where the majority of you are watching. Hello, everybody. I almost feel like I could have... No, every person is important. Yeah, so we will see what happens with this mighty willow. It's one of great feminine energy. My goodness. Yeah, I'm learning a new way to shuffle. I just been diagnosed with discurvicular tendonitis. Left is worse than my right. This is my right. This is my left. These 2 fingers mostly. They really, really bother me. Sometimes I feel like I've got... like they feel so thick and painful that like it's weird to describe. It really is. Now that I just mentioned, like, I say it out loud that it feels thick, but I don't know how else to describe it. Like, it just feels swollen, of course, but no. Anyway, why thick came to me. It's like our Prime Minister, moistly, thickly. Yeah. Sorry, at a moment. All right, pile number 3. Let's get on with this willow, shall we? Different energy with this pile. My goodness, what's wrong with me? All right, pile number 3. Oh, 3 of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. That High Priest. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, 9 of Pentacles. All right, all right. Then we have the 7 of Cups. Queen of Wands. The Star. 4 of Wands, 2 of Wands, the Lady, 10 of Cups, and then the Princess of Wands. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to make sure that I do this because I've done it different, I'm sure, in different videos, but I'm trying to be consistent with how I do this. Making sure that I flip all 12 cards if I'm doing 12. Some weeks I do 3. It depends on, I think it depends on how many piles I do from what I've been doing it. If I do a 4-piler, I do a 3. I do 9 cards. If I do, why I cut it down, I don't know. I just feel like it's, whatever. I thought I was doing it easier on myself by doing this way, but either or, it makes no difference, really. Yeah. Anyway, 3 of Pentacles, making your mark. I feel like you've situated yourself, in not a bad way, in a very good way, in a place where you're happy with where you are. Okay, let me go a little further here because I just find that to start it right off with saying you're happy with where you are, then well, let's not continue. What else do we need to know? You know, because then we got the Ace of Cups. Your cup overfloweth. Everything. See, this is why this is a, like, it's almost like this one is too good to be true type of reading. Okay, I'm sorry, especially when there's so many of you who picked this one. Okay, that is why I'm really wondering about, because this isn't like okay, I'll just go by it. Let me just go with how, and I'll just spit the words out like I normally do and not think about what it is, because, and then you tell me in the comments. All right, before I even get into this, you tell me in the comments. All right, we have the Three of Pentacles. We have you being situated where you are, making your mark. You have done it. You are there. You are quite happy with where you are. Ace of Cups. You've got the love of your friends and your family. There's nothing but good things coming in your way. Alrighty, it's like, how can I be any happier? Alrighty, then we have the High Priest. Well, normally it depends on how he comes into this story, where it can make a, it can really flip the coin on his part in it. But in this one, it is he's that crazy uncle. I don't know, what do you want to call? Let's call him crazy Uncle Fred, that comes over, and everybody's always happy for his visit because he's always full of different stories and happiness and energy, and you know what, it's like that is in your life as well. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, where, you know what, financially you're great. You've made your mark. You've got great family, great friends. You're sitting very comfortably. Nine of Pentacles. You've trained that falcon. You're quite. I don't want to seem like I seem like you're quite la ti da, but that's kind of where I'm. I keep doing it. Can't stop. And then we've got the Seven of Cups, where you've got things put away for a rainy day. You can relax. You've taken out what you need, but you've got everything you need put away. You're good. You got no worries. Then we've got the Queen of Wands, where you're sitting upon your throne. You have taken control of your life, and you have no worries, and nobody scares you. Okay. Then we've got the Star. The Star is like wishes coming true. Luck is on your side. You're about to have a rebirth of sorts. Kind of really getting into the wedding with this one, because then we've got the Four of Wands, where we've got the building your walls. Okay, you're building your foundations. You are starting the first step of now the next step of your life. Okay, and then we have the Two of Wands of a trip coming up, honeymoon. Oh, is that where? Oh. Then we have the lady of abundance, someone getting pregnant on a honeymoon. Lady of abundance, of things coming in, of that. Oh yeah, I'm getting very tingly on the top of my head. Yes, this is. Oh. Okay, yeah, and then we have the Ten of Cups of that beginning, the beginning of the rainbow of cups are empty, but they're beginning. You're ready to start filling them up with those memories of family, of happiness, of joyous occasions, and getting togetherness. And then we have the Princess of Wands of, I've done it. This is where I've set my goals of where I wanted to be, and I've done it. Now it's time for me to set some new goals. I've got a new fire under me now. Where are we going to go next? Okay, now there is this reading. This is nothing but happiness, joyfulness of everything coming your way, of you paying your dues, and now it's starting to pay off. Okay, that is what this reading is. This is like I've never, like, and I said, I've been flipping tarot, okay, not as consistent as I have been these past couple of years, where I've really accepted who I am and decided to follow this path. But like I want to say 13 plus years of flipping tarot, where I have a reading of nothing but very good things. Okay? Like even when we get into with the star and me going wedding, it doesn't necessarily have to be a wedding. It's that because like I say that because not everybody believes in weddings. To them, the next step in relationship could be moving in together. Okay, but it is that joining of the relationship, and then with the Four of Wands, that is building your foundation. That is building a new home. That is, strengthening that dwelling. I lost for words again. Go figure. So there we go. So there, that was that one. Like, isn't that in all honesty? Okay, I'm going to say that I pray to Goddess. I got you. I pray to Goddess that this reading is for every single one of you out there. Like, you will look at the pictures, you've seen me shake, and okay, I pray that this is for every single one of you out there. I am putting the energy out there that this happens to every single one of you out there. Okay? Because, and I am not shuffling anymore to do a do-over because I refuse to. This is the utmost amazing of readings. This is like you have struggled and made your way to where you are able to continue, and you know what, this could go for a few of you. Like, this can go for quite a few of you, because this can be for those of you that are just starting out. The Three of Pentacles. Okay, you're just starting out. And this is where you're growing into, okay? And then we could have the ones that, okay, yeah, I've done that. Oh, I've met them. Oh, yeah, and it's great, and we've done that. Yes, and now we're at this part where, okay, we've got the monies put away. Oh, what's next? Maybe the proposal is next. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this could really be some of you your past, this could be some of your present, and this could be some of your future. Okay, so the thing that you need to remember is all of this really could be. All of this really could be. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. This is amazing. This is a very, very happy reading. I love this reading. I love this one. And go figure for the Willow. Of course it would be. Of course it would be. Like, my gosh. Of course it would be. Motivation. That's what it takes. That's what it takes. We all have to have that belief and motivation in ourselves. Mystic healing. Mystic, it fell out as I was shaking. Mystic healer, healing energy flows through you. Ah, that's part of that Ace of Cups, I would say. Just for that cup to be, like, especially in the same row with the Nine of Pentacles, you know, the Queen of Wands is this way, and then the Princess of Wands. Yeah, it's nice. So nice. So nice. All right, let's see. What do these fairies have to tell us? What do these fairies have to tell us? You know, I can go back and recap everything, but like I told you how it came out. Okay, I showed you. Oh, travel. Aha, Two of Wands. Travel. An upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. Unless you really unless you really don't want to be expecting, be extra cautious. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Sorry, this one just made me really giddy. I said going into it, there was a different energy. Going into it was a different energy. So that is great. I love that. I love that. I love how it ends. It ended well. It ended on a very, very positive note. I honestly, for those of you, I expect a invitation to the wedding, and any firstborn daughters are to be named after me. Kidding about the wedding part, but the other one, yeah, definitely. So there we go. For those of you, all of you, pretty much, yeah, most of you, if you liked the story, if you liked the reading, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, give me a subscribe. Like I said in the beginning, I do these every week. I try my best to do these every week, whenever I can. And yeah, share me out. That really helps me grow. It really does. Tell your friends, tell your family. I try to keep us all entertained as well as teach and learn a little bit. So you all have yourselves a very good Friday, and I will see you all next week. Bye now.